I'm delighted to say that the campaign Christians United for Afghanistan continues. It's an ask of 20,000 additional places for Afghani refugees, and this has united the Christian church right across the whole spectrum. The Christian church of every denomination has said, this goes to the very heart of our faith, the stranger, the alien. In pursuit of this campaign, I wrote an article for the Financial Review. I reflected on Prime Minister Bob Menzies' speech in 1959 as the International Refugee Year began, saying, since the war, Australia per capita has taken the most refugees of any nation in the world, over 200,000 then. He said Australians will be known for their warm-heartedness. Their reputation for generosity will be known around the world. I said in that article, now with this appeal for Afghani refugees, let's recover the Menzian tradition. Well, a writer called David First Roberts read my article, wrote to me, said he just published a book on Bob Menzies and sent me the book. It's called God and Menzies, and it's the faith that shaped a Prime Minister and the nation. I was delighted to read this book. I knew of Bob Menzies describing himself as a simple Presbyterian. His father was Presbyterian. I discovered his mother's Methodism and him going to Wesley, a Methodist school, and this extraordinary marriage of head and heart, Presbyterian sense of doctrine, but Methodist, practical, rolled up, experiential faith. In this book, what really struck me was that Menzies believed strongly that Christianity applied would lead to responsibility and honesty and courage and selflessness. That word comes out all the time. He believed in the individual, but he feared that selfishness would overtake the individual. He hated greed and material gain that he saw around him. He distrusted the state. It started with the individual, but he talked about selfless individualism, selfless community, the individual habits of Christianity applied, and having social ripple effects. I well recommend this book in a time of COVID when selfish individualism sometimes is running rampant and we need a selfless communal attitude. Thank you, Bob Menzies, for your faith.